Okay, guys, welcome back to a new video here. Stephen A. Smith dropping an absolute bombshell on his podcast yesterday, basically talking about Barack Obama and referring to him, saying he's heard from sources saying, hey, if Trump runs in 2028, and I want to be clear, who knows if that's going to happen, but there is, in my eyes, a 0% chance he's not going to try to do that. If you look at past history with 2020, and based on some of the things he said publicly, as well as his supporters like Steve Bannon, basically openly saying, yeah, we're looking for ways to circumvent the Constitution to try and get Trump in office for a third term and maybe even longer. So this is a thing they are trying. And listen, according to Stephen A. Smith, he has heard from sources, people who this is not like some prediction. And he said it's an educated guess based on what he's hearing from people that Barack Obama is potentially considering running for a third term should Trump do that, which shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. But again, the fact that this is Stephen A. reporting this, basically saying that, yeah, Obama is going to run for a third term if Trump does, it's a pretty huge news story. So before I go any further, let me just show you guys a clip of Stephen A. talking about this in his report. So here's a clip of Stephen A. Smith basically talking about he has information that Barack Obama is planning to run for a third term. Pretty wild stuff. Here's the clip. We'll talk about it after. And guys, make sure to like, and most importantly, make sure to subscribe. It's super good for the algorithm. My Patreon and Amazon link are in the descriptions as well, so check that out. So here's the clip, and we'll talk about it in a minute.
Guessing, but it's an educated guess based on some of the things that I'm hearing. While Barack Obama has no interest in returning to office, that may change if Trump, courtesy of Steve Bannon and his crew, get to circumvent that 22nd Amendment. It may change. Could you imagine Trump versus...
And again, I don't know about you guys. I think that's completely wild because, again, it's not maybe that shocking, but this is the first time someone's actually said that Obama is openly considering running for a third term if this comes out there. So again, as far as whether or not Obama would be the best candidate for the country, I mean, that's up for debate, especially for the left. Are they going to really want to go back to Barack Obama? But again, if we're at the point where Donald Trump is running for the third term, you're going to want to go with the candidate who has the best chance to win. And Obama's popularity numbers, even after all this time, he's still one of the more popular political figures in the United States of America. So I think it's pretty much no question if he runs for a third term, so will Barack Obama. And the fact that Stephen A. Smith is saying that Barack Obama is openly considering that, that's a pretty huge deal. And again, this is all hypothetical, but is it really though? Because again, Donald Trump has openly said he's considering running for a third term. And you could say, oh no, yes, he is. He's openly said that he did not relinquish power the first time around until he was basically forced with arrest. If he did not, it took a riot at the Capitol building in order for him to relinquish power. And he still says he won that election. And who knows? And by the way, this year, it's being reported now, this year when the election was going on in Pennsylvania, for example, Trump himself was openly saying, oh, they're cheating again, they're going to steal it. If Trump had lost that election, there is a 0% chance they wouldn't have tried to do mechanisms to try and maintain power. There's a 0% chance that would not have happened. So what makes anyone think he's going to leave office in 2028? They're already selling Trump 2028 merchandise on his website. So they're setting the groundwork. And again, it's a joke now. Again, in 2018, 2019, when people said, oh, Trump would never leave, he's not going to try and maintain power, people laughed at the time. And people are laughing now. But again, as it becomes, people start talking about it more, which is the goal. Once it actually becomes a thing, you know what? He's planting the seed now. He's planting the seed of this. So he's going to try and do it. And Obama versus Trump, you can't even deny it. It would be must-see TV. Stephen A. Smith is correct. It would absolutely be must-see TV, and I think Obama would, quite frankly, clean his clock, especially if you look at right now. Trump's approval rating is at 39%. I mean, and especially once you got the supply chains getting screwed up and you have nothing on the grocery store, I mean, it's not looking good. We're at 39 and it could be sinking. So he's got bigger problems to worry about before that. But pretty wild stuff. That's what I got for you guys today. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. It's super good for the algorithm. And my Amazon and Patreon link are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. I'll see you later.